stand by. The vacuum tubes are warming up. This is a special live broadcast right here on Georgia Radio.
Well, happy Thursday to you. Matt Jolly hanging out here with you. Listen, I love it when a plan comes together. Nathan Morgan. If you don't know the name Nathan Morgan yet, boy, you need to go get on the Google right now and look up Nathan Morgan. This guy, I'm telling you, I think he's the next Vince Gill. He's incredible. An incredible talent. And a singer like you've never heard. This guy, I'm telling you, you're just going to be blown away. I'm saying all these nice things because he's on the other line right now. Playing at the Griffin Opera House this Friday night. Going to be a big show. Nathan Morgan, thanks for being here.
Matt Jolly, it is good to be with you. I'm already intimidated by the big shoes you got me filling.
I'm serious.
Listen, that's going to be hard to do.
I heard you playing there at the Opera House that night, and I was just spellbound. And I thought, this is a talent that you don't see this very often in an artist. And I know you've been paying your dues. You've been paying your dues a long time. You're a family guy, and it's tough. It's tough to balance playing and singing and a family. I applaud you. It's not an easy thing to do, but you found a way to do it. You've been playing around Atlanta quite a bit, and the surrounding areas here in Georgia. And listen, I'm serious when I say this. I think it is yours to do with what you please. As far as the talent, for what that's worth, from a guy that's been in radio a long time, I think you've got that sound that people would love to have themselves. It's truly a God-given talent, Nathan. It's wonderful. And you've got a new album.
That's right. Absolutely. And thank you so much for those words, Matt. It's a passion of mine. Music was a passion from, being a kid. And certainly my family is an amazing passion of mine as well. My wife, my two boys, and trying to take this little musical unit on the road. And of course, I'm a Georgia boy at heart, homegrown, and trying to take the music to a bigger audience with this album, the Memphis Sessions EP. Me and my band went up to Memphis late last year and recorded at the historic, world-famous Sun Studios right there in downtown Memphis. And, of course, people know that name from Elvis Presley, Jerry Lee Lewis, Roy Orbison, Ike Turner, countless others, of course. And
the $1 Million Quartet right there in the same studio. I mean,
amen. That's
unreal.
Right. Yes. Same picture. Yep.
And you got to record there in that sacred space there at Sun, and do some of your originals even.
Absolutely. The EP that we're getting ready to release is a 5-song EP of my latest original material. And I visited Sun probably 6 months prior to going back there to record this album, and was just amazed with that space, and got connected with some of the great people there who work on staff in the recording studio. And after all the tours go through during the day, that they shut it down and turn on the tubes of the amps and all the recording gear back there, and you're transported back to 1955, and you swear it's Sam Phillips behind the control
right.
board, and you record your music, and
right.
It was just a once in a lifetime experience. Well, hopefully not once in a lifetime. Hopefully we'll get to go back there, but certainly a first time experience for me, and recording the songs that I wrote and recorded with my band, just amazing musicians, of course, all of them. And we couldn't be more excited about it. It's just all come together.
The song that I love of yours, "Come Home," is a song that is near and dear to you. And I know that we're going to play it here in just a few minutes. And the version that we're going to play, a lot of you who love Nathan Morgan as much as I do, and have heard him on Georgia radio, then you have only heard his live version that we recorded over there at the Opera House a few months back. This is the one we're about to hear, is the one recorded there at Sun. Tell me about this song again. I know your brother wrote it.
That's right. The version that you're going to hear is going to be the version that was recorded live inside the walls of Sun. And the song originated with my older brother, Gus Morgan, who is, probably one of my biggest heroes in life, and probably one of my biggest fans, honestly, too. He never been much of a songwriter, but he had these lyrics about he and I and our dad growing up, and now that we're older, and oddly enough, Matt, my dad just passed away a couple of months ago, and this song, honestly, now it means more than ever. In the time that we've since recorded this song, and this Friday or this show coming up at the Opera House that we're talking about is going to be a huge tribute to him, of course. But this song, "Come Home," just talks about a relationship between a father and a son who's kind of moved away, and the father just kind of calls out to him, and just as a friendly reminder, just to let him know he's there for him, and he can always come home, so to speak.
I love it. Let's hear it right now. I'm going to listen to it with you here as we lay it down for the first time on Georgia Radio, straight from Sun Studios. Here's Nathan Morgan with "Come Home."
I remember when you were just 13, telling me all of your dreams. I just couldn't understand. Sometimes I still don't. But the world was waiting, and you had made your plan. It's a different time than the one I rocked you in. And Mom's not here to see what could have been. And though you've gone oh so far away, some things don't change, and I just wanna say, so come on home and talk of all the things that you've seen. This old house is still full of great memories. It's where I taught you right from wrong, and that old room is where you wrote your first song. So come on home. Come on home. Lord knows I didn't do it all right. The things I did kept your mom up at night. I hope there's enough good for you to recall, to pick up the phone and listen when I call. And come on home and talk about the things that you've seen. This old house is still full of great memories. It's where I taught you right from wrong, and that old room is where you wrote your first song. So come on home. you're still my main man. So come on home.
I love it. Nathan Morgan joining us right now. That is the title track off of, I guess it's the title track. Is it the title track, Nathan? The Memphis Sessions. It ought to be.
That's right. The Memphis Sessions EP. That's definitely the tearjerker song. That I hope can get some attention.
Listen, come home. It's just wonderful. I got to tell you this though. You are one of the few artists, and believe me when I say this, I've heard a bunch. You are one of those few artists, and this is such a rare quality, who sound just as good, if not better, live than even on the album. I love the qualities that come forth in your acoustic set. It was just magic that night. I cannot imagine how electric it's going to be at the Griffin Opera House with your upcoming show. I just think it's going to be phenomenal, and I would tell anybody who's listening to this, it is worth the plane ticket. It is worth the price of admission to come over there. If you're living somewhere far away, just come on down and see if you can get a last-minute deal. Anybody can fly into Atlanta. You know, we have so many people who listen to this show over in Germany and in England, all over the world. And if you want to come see Nathan Morgan with this debut release, it's happening at the Griffin Opera House, the historic Griffin Opera House in downtown Griffin, Georgia, just about an hour from the airport. You got to go down and see it. Tell them how they can get tickets, Nathan.
That's right. Thanks so much, Matt. It's the air is going to be electric. They can get tickets online at thegriffinooperahouse.com. Remember, the Griffin Opera House, THE, www.thegriffinooperahouse.com. They can get tickets for the show, and it's going to be amazing. It's going to be an electric night that we've been planning for a while now, and the great folks at the Griffin Opera House, where we couldn't be more thankful to them, as well as the people of Griffin, as well as everybody who's bought tickets. It's nearly sold out, so we're proud to. We're proud to do it in Griffin. It's a hometown crowd.
Yeah, so. Absolutely. Well, I love what you did with the song. I mean, that's my first time hearing it. I love what you did. Slowed it down a little bit, brought it out. I mean, it's just, and you can hear that sun sound, can't you? I mean,
that's right. That mic sound in that room. Absolutely.
What a great space. Well, I'm looking forward to it. Just tease us a little bit here. How many tracks are on this album?
There's 5 total songs on the EP, on the album that, we're going to be releasing each one individually on all the major digital platforms, of course. And we're also planning to do a full vinyl version that people can pre-order at the show this Friday night if they're going to be in attendance, or they can contact me directly online and place an order, and we'll have those in a few months as well.
I think that's great. I do want to say this too, and I'd be remiss if I didn't. We have a new show coming out, Mark Ware and Friends. It's a new radio show that's coming out that's going to be featuring artists, up and coming artists, and those that are already established, and whoever else wants to come out. You were very kind. You are Mark's first guest on that show, and you came out to the farm, and we recorded on our old RCA 44 that was built in 1937 and overhauled by Clarence Kane out there in the old ham hanging room. And since you've been there, we've added another room behind that recording studio, which gave us a little more insulation and a little more soundproofing. And we got to have you back out sometime just to come out and play. But I was honored that you drove out there that day to record on Mark's show, and that's coming out here in just a few more weeks. So great stuff from you, Nathan. Thank you.
Thank you, Matt. The pleasure was all mine to come out there. You've got a great setup out there. You and your family were more than gracious hosts to Mark and myself. Mark's a longtime friend, and he's doing a lot. He's putting a lot of good music out there, and he's kind enough to bring me kind of along with him and to show me just what all can be done, out there writing and pushing your own music, and of course people like yourself and My Georgia Radio just couldn't be more thankful.
You can take this as far as you want to go, buddy, and I'm serious about that.
Thank you.
I'm a believer in Nathan Morgan and that new song, which is going to be released here very, very soon on all of the streaming platforms. You got to go get Come On Home there from Nathan Morgan, and go see him Friday night there at the Griffin Opera House in Griffin, Georgia. Nathan, thanks for being on the show. It's always great to hear from you.
Likewise, Matt. Thank you so much.
All right, folks. Nathan, I think you were going to say something there. You were tucking something in, and the music caught you off guard. What were you going to say?
No, I was going to say thank you, and to you and to My Georgia Radio.
You're very welcome. You're welcome here anytime, and I hope you come back out to the farm and bring the wife and kids. We'll have a good time out there.
Absolutely, man. Thank you.
All right, y'all go get your tickets at thegriffinoperahouse.com, and, of course, visit Nathan's social media pages. Like him on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and wherever else he's hanging out. And, of course, take My Georgia Radio, the free Android and iPhone app, with you wherever you go, in your car, at work. Play it on your smart speaker. And, of course, you can always just stream us right there at georgiaradio.com. Thanks again to Nathan Morgan, and my thanks to you. Now back to our regularly scheduled programs. Thanks for being here.
Georgia Radio. Good company and great country.
You know, enjoying the country music.
With everything you have on your plate, earning your degree online seems impossible. But at Grand Canyon University, we specialize in helping you fit a master's degree in nursing into your busy day. Achieve your goals with a plan and team behind you. Balance online coursework and in-person, local clinical, practicum, or immersion hours as you work towards graduation while leaving room for what matters. Find your purpose at Grand Canyon University. Visit gcu.edu.